Day 95. So today is about taking chances. I'm outside because it's a beautiful day, and I've been locked inside all afternoon making cookie dough for this week's orders. And speaking of taking chances, when you open a business, there's a lot of things that you have no idea about, and a lot of expenses, and sometimes it doesn't work out. So that is the case with the store, the cookie dough store, because expenses were just too high to keep it going. So I closed it. But then something happened that caused me to not reopen, but keep the business going. And it was mainly just the customers that kept wanting the product, but then all the other lines of opportunity just came into play. So I just went for it. But going into this adventure, the mind can only see what you are going to lose and not necessarily what you're going to gain. So while losing the store was actually a relief in itself, it came with a lot of other things, like expenses and cleanup and disappointed people. And so, and I think we have that in our head when we go into something. We know what we're going to lose, or we don't, but we can measure what we're going to lose. We can estimate it. So that keeps us from doing a lot of things. So I could have just said, yeah, it didn't work out the first time, so I'm not going to venture out the second time. But obviously, the universe had other plans for me. So I'm just going with it until whatever happens. So I honestly have no expectations either way. But just taking chances in general, and getting out of your comfort zone. I'm doing a lot of that right now in my life because I want to keep growing and changing. And in order to do that, you got to be uncomfortable. So yeah, I know what I'm going to lose, and some of the things I'm going to lose with one of the things I'm doing is time. And time you can never get back. However, I know I'll gain knowledge from that lost time and that experience. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to take a chance on, stop looking at what you're going to lose and focus on what you're going to gain. Even if you don't know what you're going to gain, there's all kinds of things that you can gain that you can't even imagine. Things that you could never even think of. And for that, I can say I am so grateful for everything that I did jump into, and didn't not do it out of fear of loss. So nothing in life is permanent. Everything is temporary. So, even what you own, your land, your car, your home, it's temporary. The sun is hurting my eyes. Anyway, so don't hold on to things, and don't hold on to where you're at. Take a chance, let it go, learn, grow, love yourself, love your old self, love your mistakes, and just accept and be willing to take that step to grow and take that chance, because you just never know. Have a great Saturday.